I want to answer that, but I want to add back to the last question. And my parents are really happy that I'm working with a charity. I'm raising money for a charity. I think I've raised over $1 million so far for Human Concern International. And so we help orphans. We provide help to every people. Like we give out food boxes from time to time when we can.
What's up, folks? I'm live and alive, and I'm going to be going directly into this interview that I'm about to conduct with Yusuf, who is currently in... Wait, what is happening? What the f***? Why is my Discord not working? Hold on. I'm going to be talking to Yusuf in... Yeah, no intro. I'm going to be talking to Yusuf, who is in Gaza right now because he has a limited amount of time, and he's in Gaza. He's in the Gaza Strip. He's 16, and we are going to... Oh, there it is. Okay. We're going to go right into it. Let's see. But yeah, it's already very late over there, so there's a limited amount of time that they have. That Yusuf has here. So hold on. I'm going to get started immediately on this. Let me just blast off on Twitter as well while I call him. Okay. All right. Let's start virtual camera. Okay, here it is. All right. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Wait, let me just set up the camera.
All right, perfect. Damn, you got all the lights on and everything. Hold on one second. You can see me, right?
Yeah, I can see you, man. Let me wipe the camera, but
you turned it off.
Yeah, I want to wipe it. Wait. All
okay.
Right. How's the quality? Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's actually great. It's much better than expected. What's up, Yusuf?
What's up, man? Wait, let me just get everything set up. All right.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everyone that's watching, we're talking to Reach Yusuf. Yusuf, I don't know if you have ever said your full name or not, so I don't know if you say it or not, but Yusuf is 16, right? You're 16 years old?
Yeah, I'm 16.
Yeah, Yusuf is 16 years old. He is currently living in Gaza, and he has a bunch of TikToks that he's done from the Strip, talking about how difficult it is to get food and just like the day-to-day activities of living through this harrowing experience. And because the internet is so crazy, and because just like our world is so crazy, we get to directly talk to someone like him. And I'm very excited. It's my great honor to be able to have you on the stream, brother. How are you doing, all things considered?
It's an honor to be here, man. To be on the live stream.
No, the honor is mine. So for those of you who don't know, like I said, Yusuf also does like a bunch of TikToks, and they're great. They're very funny. You have a great sense of humor, but you also very clearly know what's up. Like, you know what's going on. You set this up. You set this background up for yourself. What was that light? There's like lights passing by. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I would. As my little brother, he's I don't know, he's putting lights on.
Oh, he's turning lights on in the room.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I'm in my neighbor's house, actually. He has like really good internet, and he has lights. So I don't have lights at the place that I'm staying.
Yeah, you were in a dark room when we were talking earlier when I was driving back. Yeah. So let's get started. Before we get to some serious stuff, let's talk about like what you do on a day-to-day. Like what occupies your time?
So I mean, life in a war, it's pretty boring, right? There's not much to do. Like I would say, I wake up in the morning, I pray, and then I go to the market. I go to the market by walking. I walk for probably an hour because there's no vehicles that are going like back. Like there's no taxis, so I have to go to the market by walking, and it's an hour away. So, and then I go see what's in the market, if I can buy anything, if it's not expensive, and if it's available, I'd buy something from the market. Once I'm back, it's probably like I've been in the market for like 2 hours, 3 hours, like talking about, like walking back and forth. There's really not much to say. Like you get everything done. You try to find food, you try to find water, you try to find a place to charge your phone. The day is pretty boring. There's not much to do, or not like there's not much to say about what I do, on my day to day. It's pretty boring.
You get
there's nothing exciting about our work.
Yeah, no, I understand. But you have I mean you shoot these things that you post on TikTok, you post on Instagram, you shoot these videos.
Yeah.
And yes, he is Yusuf is currently in Gaza as well. He's in one of the Israeli designated safer zones, from what I understand, right? And you're you're as safe as one can be in all things considered. How many times have you moved around at this point?
In the past, let's say 7 weeks, I've evacuated my area 3 times. So I was in my house, and then I evacuated to a tent, and then I went back to my house, and then we got an evacuation order again at my place. So I went to a place that's much further. That place got an evacuation order, so I left again, and here I am 4 or 3 times in the past 7 weeks, which is outrageous. Imagine having to leave the area that you're comfortable in, or an area that that you feel safe in, 3 times in a row, which is
Yeah.
And I feel like I evacuate after I feel comfortable in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after I left my house, I was in an apartment, and I started to get really comfortable in that area. And as soon as I got really comfortable, an evacuation order happened. So it's pretty sad.
Yeah. So as far as like being able to do social media goes, like are your parents happy with your social media footprint? Are they excited that you're able to show the day-to-day experiences? Has that been helpful in some ways?
I mean, yeah, my parents are completely fine with it. They find it really helpful that I can support them financially with everything that's going on. Life in Gaza is really expensive. Food, water, rent. There are places that are for rent here, and they're really expensive. Like the prices are like New York prices, like $1,200.
It's more expensive than New York now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my parents are really happy that I'm supporting them financially with the content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that plays a big role, right? Like I feel like there's a lot of Palestinians who are able to make content, all things considered, in spite of everything else, and then like that allows people to be able to open up like GoFundMe's and like directly fund their families and in the aid and recovery efforts. So what was I going to say? So you have a limited amount of time, but what did you used to do before all this happened? Like what were some of your hobbies?
I want to answer that, but I want to add back to the last question. And my parents are really happy that I'm working with a charity. I'm raising money for a charity. I think I've raised over $1 million so far for Human Concern International. And so we help orphans. We provide help to every people. Like we give out food boxes from time to time when we can. So yeah, my parents are really happy that I'm supporting my family and the entirety of Gaza as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'd like to this question. Ask it again.
What's up? What was the last thing?
The question earlier.
Yeah.
Ask it again. I didn't really.
The question was what preoccupied your time before everything, all the chaos unfolded? Like what did you do for fun? Like what are some of your hobbies?
I mean, before the I was like any other teenager. I used to go to school, play video games sometimes, hit the gym, and yeah, I was also a freelancer. I used to be a thumbnail designer and video editor, so that I had a lot of stuff going on before the war, and because the war happened, I can't really work my job, that job that I used to work before the war, because I don't have electricity to turn on my laptop. As a freelancer, like I need my job needs I need to run my laptop, which I can't because there's no electricity. And the gym that I went to completely wiped out. I made a video about it on YouTube. And yeah, my school also, I can't go to school anymore. I can't even do online school because there's no good internet, to do online school. my school, there are people living in my school. They're displaced in my school, which is, kind of sad. The place that I used to study in is now a place for shelter. So yeah, I was like any normal teenager. Like
yeah. What's your favorite football team? Do you watch
I don't really watch
soccer?
football, man.
You don't want what?
No, I didn't.
Oh no, I don't either. No, okay, cool. And everyone always makes fun of me. When I was growing up in Turkey, everyone was like, "How do you not have a favorite team?" And I had to lie and be like, "Oh, I like Fenerbahce." Do you ever have to do that?
Yeah.
You have to just kind of lie and be like, "Yeah, I like I don't know, Real Madrid or something." You good?
Yeah, I had to do that, man.
Yeah.
I think it's the call lagging.
Yeah, it's lagging a little bit, but you're good now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Is that your brother in the background?
My brother's next to me. He said he doesn't look good right now. Just come on, man.
He doesn't look good right now? That's crazy. Tell him to get in here. Tell him to get in here and say hi.
Just say hi, bro. He said, okay, he's fixing his hair right now.
Okay, how old is your brother?
He's 14 years old. He's 3 years younger than me. Abud, come on here. You look good. Come on, say hi. Come right. It's good.
What's good, King? You look good. You look good, brother. You don't have to worry. Your hair looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh man.
Videos as well.
What's up?
He makes videos as well.
Yeah. There were some people in the chat that were saying that they love his videos as well. They wanted him to hear it. Yeah, that's incredible. So what was your favorite subject when you were studying? Did you like school when you were going? Or did you hate?
Yeah, I did. I liked school. Nah, I liked school. My school was amazing, man. I liked the people that were there as well. And it's sad that every classmate of mine is like not in Gaza anymore. It's kind of sad and kind of, I'm kind of happy for them also. It's sad because we were all so, in that classroom, we were also connected with each other. And now we're also separated because of the war. Like some of my classmates are in the middle of the world right now. Some are in Australia, some are in Egypt, some are in America. And it's sad that the war separated all of us, the bond that we had in school.
Yeah.
So yeah, my favorite subject was, I would say, physics. I was good at physics. I would say history. Yeah, we used to study American history.
American history. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna quiz you right now. What's your favorite founding father?
Bro. Okay. I kind of forgot everything, man. 21 months without school, man.
I'm kidding. Don't worry. I'm just messing with you. I don't want to put you on the spot. Oh man. Okay. So you like physics and you like history. That's cool. Okay. I'm grading you on all on your answers. Okay. And now, do you said most of your time is preoccupied with just like going to places to get food. So let's talk about that. What does that experience look like for people in America to fully understand?
So I would, okay, let me think. So let's say you're walking an hour every day, back and forth, like an hour to the market, staying in the market for like an hour probably, and then going back home. For like that's like 3 hours, 4 hours, just trying to look for food. Like like the eggs that you have for breakfast. I mean, we don't even have eggs in Gaza. Eggs don't exist here,
Yeah.
So I would like, if you just to make breakfast in general, you have to go to the market, you have to buy wood, all of those 5 hours, and then you have to heat up the wood, 5 hours and a half, let's say, and then let's say you go out by 8 a.m. To look to like buy food, go to the market, get wood so you can heat it up. By 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. you'll have your breakfast meal. That's if you find, good quality food to eat. Yeah, today I only ate rice and some, what was it? Yeah, rice and a salad today. And that's a luxury. That's like eating from Salt Bay. I think he has a restaurant.
Salt Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of the stuff that normally would be, immediately something that you could like figure out immediately, you have to. It takes a long time to do. It takes a long time to conduct. And then, is there an environment like how safe do you feel just walking around with regular frequency when you're walking around in daylight?
I mean, there's, you're in a war. There's, a chance of danger at all times. So sometimes I'd be walking and I'd be like, okay, what if a bomb drops here right now? You never know. It's like I'm walking and then I imagine as if a strike comes here and then I imagine myself getting dragged to the hospital. It's very depressing, very sad to, visualize and think about. But, that just goes through my head whilst I'm walking to the street. And it's really sad that, if I was like, let's say, walking in the US or walking, back when I was in the UAE, I never had to think about these stuff, when I was walking. Like before before this war happened, I never had to, worry that, I might die in the next minute whilst walking. And it's like you might go to the market and might like not come back home with the food, needed for your family because you got striked in the market or strike whilst walking.
Yeah.
It's a really sad reality, but alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were talking earlier before we went live, because I was driving, you said like a bomb dropped that you could hear, like from in your near vicinity, and I feel like for the normal person living in the comforts of the West, like that is your lack of response to it was shocking. Like, do you feel like you've gotten like used to this sort of thing where this is just an ongoing part of everyday life at this point?
I mean, yeah, at the beginning of the war, like when a bomb drops, I used to be so scared. But now I got so desensitized to it that it's literally like a normal day thing. It's like hearing the birds chirping outside. It's really sad that we got so desensitized to stuff that we shouldn't really be desensitized to. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
As far as your connection to the outside world, so I know that the internet is like very limited. How does that process work? Because I know that there's like eSIMs that people use. Like, how do you get access to the internet, or guaranteed access to the internet, really? Because like there are times when there's like blackouts that are implemented, and when we hear about it, but there's still ultimately like some way of communicating with the rest of the world. How does that work?
Okay, wait, the lights just went out.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Wait, let me just. Okay, wait, I'll put set up the flashlight. Just keep holding it. Okay, is this lighting good? Is it good?
Yeah, it's
The
perfect.
lights just went out there. All right.
So electricity just goes out in the strip. It just happens.
It's like a battery. I think the battery just ran out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Battery went out of battery. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's not. Let me just try to set up the lights.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is perfectly fine.
Wait, just give me a sec. Yeah. You almost knocked out the camera. Fine, bro. All right, get a camera. Get a light here. Get a phone light here. You don't have your phone? Use it. Yeah, go away. Set it up here. Okay, I think this is good. Yeah, this is good.
Yes,
All right, we're back.
All right, perfect. No, this is great. Okay, so everything is powered by batteries, I assume, right? This is something that we've seen a lot. Like, there's not a lot of like working. There's no like electrical grid that's in operation at this point, right? In most parts of the strip.
Yeah. So it's like we use batteries, and these batteries we charge them with solar power, solar panels. So yeah. Oh, feel them. I
was asking if the lighting.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, the lights are fine. You don't even need to use all those lights. Like, you don't need to, use your. You can conserve your energy. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It looks great.
You don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Well, I am worried about it. But in any case, okay. So the electricity grid is completely shut off at this point, right? Like in most parts of the strip. Are there areas where there's like, I mean, hospitals are using generators, right? Like that's just the situation, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's no fuel. There's not that much fuel, and fuel is really expensive. So let's say you do own a generator, fuel is gonna be really expensive for you. So you're not gonna run it, even if you have your own generator. Why waste your money on, a few hours of electricity when you can spend it on food? So
Yeah.
yeah, people just, if you have enough money to buy solar panels, you can use it. If your neighbor has solar panels, you'll charge your devices at his place. That's what I do. My neighbor has solar energy, solar panels, and I just charge them. I just charge my stuff at his place.
Mm-hmm. And so that's the electricity side. But on the internet side,
Yeah.
how does that work? Like, do you guys get eSIMs, or how is there like reliable internet?
So with eSIMs, not eSIMs only work on really up-to-date devices, which are like iPhone 10 and up. My phone doesn't support an eSIM, but my neighbor's phone does. I just use his when I do have to use an eSIM. But the telecom companies do kind of work here. So yeah, there are like still so like I don't really know how to explain it, but there are like public Wi-Fi connections that are set up by the telecom companies, and people buy a card off like the store, not off the store, like they just buy a card of someone selling it in the street. And this internet card will basically give you like 6 hours of internet or 8 hours of internet. And yeah, that's how it works.
So you're using that right now to be able to talk to us.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I mean, right now, like in some places that weren't, as destroyed as much, telecoms still work. Like people with routers, they still work. But back in my house, like when I was in my house, there was no Wi-Fi, there was no internet. I remember at the beginning of the war, we had internet, and I used to power my router with a battery. And yeah, I had to evacuate my house at the beginning of the war for like a few months, and then when I came back, all the internet lines were destroyed. They were cut off. From the destruction that has happened. So if you're in a place that doesn't have that much destruction and lines are still there, like the internet lines, you probably do still have internet. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
all really like dependent on the area that you're in, and it's more of a preference thing of what you choose to use. Because if you have an iPhone, you can use an eSIM. If you don't, we can use like the public Wi-Fi connections. And one thing with the eSIMs, there's no cellular powers here. Cellular, how do you spell it? Cellular power. Cellular. Okay, wait, how do I say it? Cellular towers here.
Cellular
You have to
towers.
go really high up, like 4 floors up, just for the eSIM to get a signal. Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about electricity. We talked about internet.
Yeah.
So what I've talked to you about this already, but what can people do in America or in the Western world to help out as many people as possible, people like yourself and many others right now?
So what I would say is, listen, if you're like, let's say you're as old as me, you're 16, I would say social media. If you let's say you don't have money, you don't work a job, you don't make money, you don't make enough money to donate, or you're not in a position to donate, to help people. I would say social media is your biggest weapon. You can literally, like, I have a video on one of my I have a video on on TikTok that got 10 million views, and it's like, if you phrase stuff the right way, if you show it the right way, you can go viral. So if you, let's say, like, you talk about someone's fundraiser and you talk in a specific way that makes the video go viral, and yeah, you can do that. You can do that, and that's gonna do very well for you. It's very well for the fund, like, to help. So yeah, if you have enough time to do that, and if you still want to help, if you want to find any way to help, you can do that. And let's say you don't have time to that. Let's say you don't have time to do that, but you do have the money. I would say donate. But if you can do both, donate and share on social media, interact with videos, make videos of your own, advertising, fundraisers. Then yeah, that's a lot already that you can do, and people like us in Gaza would appreciate that so much. And yeah, that's literally more than enough, and everyone's trying as much as they can to help. So yeah, do your best.
Okay, that's great advice. So, how does that process work? Because there's a lot of people that make GoFundMe's and stuff, and there is a way for those funds to directly reach out, right, to the people that are in Gaza right now.
Yeah.
Like over the internet.
Yeah. But there's a catch. So because there's like a liquidity crisis in Gaza, there's not that much circulating money. There's not much money that's circulating around. You have to pay a very massive fee. So, and this morning, I went to the market and I went to an exchange center, and I was gonna exchange like I think $2,000, which is in Gaza that's like enough for a week or two. So I exchanged $2,000, and in exchange I got $1,000, like $1,200 or $1,100 around that. And why is that? I sent him $2,000, and I use crypto to transact my fundraiser money. So I sent this guy $2,000, and I got 1,100. Why is that? Because the liquidity crisis in Gaza is there's not much money entering, and yeah, that's basically it. So we have to pay like 40% or 42% fee to get our money in our hands, which is really sad that half of our money is basically gone, and like life in Gaza is so expensive already that this little thing caused such a huge problem for us. The liquidity crisis. So, yeah, paying 40%. Like let's say you raise $10,000. Once you send it to Gaza, you're gonna get 6,000 or 5,800. That's like half of the money gone, which is crazy. And let's say the borders open and the situation gets better, that fee gets lower, which will be probably like 2%, or potentially non-existent depending on the situation. So yeah, like the borders being closed right now is really bad, and like there's not that much of an influx of products entering or trade happening. So there's not that much liquidity in Gaza, and the prices are really expensive. And it's a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said earlier when we were talking that you haven't gone to the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation aid distribution sites. In the past, from what I understand, there were 400 different aid sites all around the Strip that were the United Nations, UNRWA, and many other groups like humanitarian. No, I'm saying in the past, like when normal aid distribution was happening. But the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation aid spots are 3. There's 4, but apparently there's only 3 that works. And even in that situation, there's a lot of chaos that takes place on these sites at the point of aid distribution. What is your reason for going to the market rather than going to those aid locations, supposedly quote unquote aid locations?
So me personally, I don't go there because I've heard some horrific stories, and I'm scared if I do go there, something might happen to me. You never know what could happen. So yeah, I'd rather spend money rather than risk my life. And some people don't have the luxury that I have, of having a fundraiser page to go to the market and just buy stuff. Some people don't have that, and a lot of people don't have that. And so it's like they're all almost risking their life just to get food for their children. Really sad. And it's just really sad.
Do you have any idea, like, what would you say, what percentage of the population would you say is like in a more fortunate position such as yourself, where they at least have like a roof over their heads, even though their electricity is gone, and I wouldn't say your conditions are good, but as opposed to like living in a tent, it seems like it's a little bit better. It's a more privileged position. What does that look like?
Like what exactly?
Like, do you know, like, do you have any idea what percentage of the population is currently stuck in like tents, as opposed to like being able to have shelter, like a roof over their heads? Or because you've talked about your school and how people are sheltering in your school, it seems like there are a lot of people that are now devoid of a home. Like they're completely. I assume they're coming from North Gaza too, mostly, right?
And the south as well.
And what?
And the south as well.
Yeah. So there are a lot of people that have been displaced and now have moved from place to place. And I'm saying, like, do you have an estimate of what the percentage of the population looks like for like how many people have been displaced?
I think I've read a statistic. I think it's more than 80%.
Wow.
So let me count. There are like how many? Let me just count the area. So there's like, I think 6 cities in Gaza. Let me count them. So there's Rafah, Khan Yunis, there's Deir al-Balah, Zawaida, so, and the north of Gaza. Let's count as that. So north of Gaza completely evacuated. Rafah completely evacuated. Khan Yunis, a huge part of it was evacuated. Only the western side or the beach side is still there. And like the people that were on the eastern side and like also on the middle side, all evacuated to that western area. They're living in tents as well. And that place is like really empty, so it's just full of tents. And Deir al-Balah recently evacuated. I was in Deir al-Balah, and I evacuated to Zawaida. So there's like 2 cities that have not, that are not under evacuations yet. And the statistic from what I read, it was like months ago, it's like 80%. I would say it's probably 85%. It's really high. Don't quote me on this. I could be wrong. It's statistics, but
yeah. So, with everything that's unfolding, what you have access to the internet from time to time. You see things. I assume you're like fairly tapped into what's happening in the Western world and like the things that occupy people's minds here. What do you say to people that after 21 months, 22 months almost of all of this chaos, that still turn a blind eye to everything that's going on, to the experiences that you're having?
I mean, like, you won't really understand how it's like until you live it. So, there's a lot of stuff that you simply won't understand unless you live here. And there's stuff that I simply can't talk about. Not as in like someone's telling me not to talk about them. It's like stuff that just happens mentally that you won't really understand unless you're here. So I would say some people really turn a blind eye to that. Gaza before the war, and even currently, there are people that are really smart in Gaza. We have people who skateboard. We have people who, code. We have people who, work as video editors. We have, we were a functioning society, and we have really smart people. We have people that, my classmate is on a scholarship. My classmate is on a scholarship to America. He's a really smart guy. And I think people just think that, because we're in a war, and just because we're currently in a war right now, and Gaza's like, under, let's say, like a blockade, they think that there are people that are, not educated, or there are people that, that they can't relate to, if that makes sense. So I would say people, like, we're humans as well. People gotta realize that. We have dreams, we have ambitions, and because of the war, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Like, let me just continue. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So, like before the war, I had many ambitions, and like I wanted to, be financially free, so I can, retire my parents, like many people in the West do. And because of the war, I can't really work towards my goal of that because, instead of, going after my dreams or continuing my education or, continuing my hobbies, I'm looking for food, I'm looking for water, I'm trying to find electricity. I can't even I don't even have time to be myself. I don't even have time for people, in my personal life as well. Like because of the war, because of everything that's happened, I, barely call my dad as much. You get what I'm trying to say? And it's not because I don't want to call him. It's for the opposite reason. I do want to call him, but because of everything that has happened. I don't have enough mental space to do that. So yeah, like we're normal people, and all of our ambitions and dreams all gone because of the war. The longer the war continues, the farther we are from our dreams and ambitions. So yeah, it's a sad reality, but hard times make strong men. So we gotta live through the hard times.
Yeah. No, you're great. By the way, you for as long as you're comfortable going on, we can continue talking. I just want to make sure that you're good because I know you had a limit. So okay, perfect. And there was another thing that I wanted to ask you about as far as we talked about aid delivery. There's like what do you think is something that a lot of people get wrong in the West, like a lot of people outside of Gaza get wrong about your day-to-day existence from what you have seen?
I think people, that's a really good question. I give you an answer to this, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm trying to look for a better answer.
I think your answer originally, when we were talking on the phone before, was good. I mean, you can talk about that, or you can elaborate on it, or expand on it, or talk about something else as well.
So I think people really get wrong. What people really get wrong is, what I said earlier about, we're normal people. We're not dumb, if that makes sense. We have ambitions and dreams and everything. And what I told you earlier was about the food situation. The food situation in Gaza. It's been horrible for the past 4 months, or since May. The borders closed on May, during Ramadan. The first 3 days of Ramadan, on the third day, the border closed, and it's been closed since then. And the media is only covering, what's happening. Like something that happened 3 months ago, the media is picking up on it just now, which is, kind of. I think what people just really get wrong is the food situation, because it's really unstable. Some days you might find food, some days you might not. Some days you might food that's really cheap, some days you might find food that's really expensive. The situation, I can't really summarize the situation in in a sentence, because it's changing every day. It could be really good one day, could be really bad one day, but ever since May, it's been a complete downhill.
And you're saying that you're seeing the media report on the famine and the conditions only now, as opposed to months ago when people were warning about it, when Palestinians were speaking out about it. Yeah, that's definitely there's definitely a real issue. It's the American media is spectacularly late, almost criminal in how late they are to this conversation. Have you heard of France recognizing Palestine and Canada recognizing Palestine? Potentially, like, these are Western countries that are now saying that they will offer official state recognition to Palestine. Do you feel like that gives you a sense of hope?
I mean, it definitely makes me feel safer in these places. I think one of my friends, when he was applying for a scholarship to America, I think a student visa, he couldn't put Palestine on it, like on a U.S. student visa. He couldn't put Palestine. He had to put Jordan. And he wasn't even born in Jordan. He was born in Palestine.
Yeah.
So these countries recognizing us makes us feel seen. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, it definitely makes us feel safer, makes us feel seen, makes us feel more human. It's crazy how we get like inhumane treatment in some places.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you
The chat wants to ask anything, like you can look like
what were you gonna say? I can't hear you. Say it again.
if the chat wants to ask anything, like you can get some questions from there.
Oh
If
yeah,
the chat
no,
has any questions.
Yeah. Okay. This guy is commanding the stream. Okay, I'm shutting off my camera. Is Yusuf stream now? Okay. Jesus Christ, he's taking over, dude. You're coming for my job. All right. Anyway, what kind of questions do you guys have for Yusuf? I'll feed them to you.
Streaming?
What?
Should I consider streaming like one day?
I mean, it's tremendous amount of bandwidth, but yeah, that'd be great if you can. I mean, it's up to you.
What site is better?
Yeah. I mean, is Twitch good or is YouTube or Kick? I don't really know like which.
Definitely not. I mean, I wouldn't say Kick, but YouTube is good. Twitch is good. They're wherever you can stream if you want to show your you know, everyday existence. Like that's definitely, that would definitely be good. I just don't know. I don't know how that would work, or if you feel like that would put a crosshair on you at all, you know, because you're like showing it in real time, like you're live broadcasting. Because that's not something that I've really seen other than like the Al Jazeera feed, you know, like,
yeah,
it's not something that I've really seen. But TikTok obviously also is a place where you can live stream too. Sometimes I see people streaming on TikTok, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really move around and stream because the data isn't really that good.
Yeah,
it would be like just sitting down and talking.
Yeah. How's the situation? Someone said, how's the situation for clean drinking water in Gaza?
In some places it's harder to get water. In some places it's easier. But there is clean water. You can definitely find clean water. Depending on your area, it's gonna be harder than, you know, other places. In my area, I buy like 10 liters of water, which is like a gallon of water, for like $1. Yeah, $2 for, you know, 20 liters. Some people, you know, they don't have money to, you know, spare for water, so they wait for these water trucks to come by and they just fill up water from them for free. Yeah, so it just really depends on where you are, but there is clean water. There is clean water. Like, thank God, there is like what do you call them? There are wells in Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many wells, especially in my city. I'm like from Khan Yunis. There are so many wells there, and it's like one more thing. That city is like more than half of it is under evacuation orders. You know, that city has the most wells, so you can definitely like see the water prices going up. Yeah, a bomb dropped off. I think Discord has like a gate.
Yeah, there's a noise gate. We didn't hear it.
Should I turn it off?
No, I mean, it's fine. It's up to you. Do you hear drones right now, for example, above you or anything like that?
Alhamdulillah, no.
Okay, there's no. Yeah, we don't hear any of the buzzing anyway. So even if there were, it's the noise gate's pretty good.
Yeah, but in my house there were so many drones. You would hear them on like a 24-hour basis.
Do you asking this, like, do you watch any TV? Do you have any like on your phone? Is there anything that you've like stashed, stored that you're able to watch? Shows?
I'm trying to watch movies, but what was it called? My internet isn't that good. You know, I can't really download the full movie.
What have you been watching? What have you been trying to watch?
I want to watch Fight Club. I've been trying to watch it for like almost a year now, but my internet just doesn't like load it.
Fight Club?
Yeah, I want to watch it so bad. Yeah, I watched The Matrix though. The Matrix is a good movie.
That's cool. Okay.
I wanted to watch Wolf of Wall Street. They're like very basic movies. I don't know. I'm not that much of a movie, you know, watcher. But yeah, Wolf of Wall Street. Also wanted to watch it, and one about a soldier going to war. I wanted to watch that movie as well. And I can't really remember the name, but yeah, I can't really watch these movies because, you know, there's not like the internet isn't that good.
The guy who made Wolf of Wall Street, Martin Scorsese, he's pro-Palestine. I don't know if you knew that. Man. Yeah, he was promoting the poet, the Palestinian poet Mossab Abu Toha when he was winning these awards. So he's pro-Palestine. I mean, I don't know. Does that make you feel? Is that cool when you hear stuff like that?
Yeah, it's cool to hear stuff like that. Hearing people that I used to watch, you know, that they're standing with us.
Yeah.
That's.
Do you feel like you've noticed that even in the Western world, like the environment has changed a lot in the way that like people see Palestinians? Because I feel like, at least for me, I've been doing this for 10, 12 years now, and in my experience, like when I talked about Palestine 10 years ago, people would be like, what do you mean Pakistan? Like, what are you talking about? Either they didn't know what it was or immediately were like, oh, you're anti-Semitic. Like, so, but now I think, what did you say?
Arabs are Semite.
Yeah, that too. But you know, but now I feel like there has definitely been a major attitude shift, even in places like I'm from Turkey. Obviously, it's different there, but in America and in the Western world, like in France, in Europe, there's definitely an attitude change where people are just like openly, people are openly in favor of Palestinians and Palestinian freedom and emancipation. Have you noticed that? Do you feel like that gives you a sense of hope?
I mean, yeah, it's really amazing to see that people are seeing what's happening to us, and they're seeing the struggles that we are facing every day. And I'm really happy that there are people supporting us. Really makes me smile seeing people in protests, raising our flag, standing up for our cause. It really makes me happy to see that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Your mom.
Yeah, tell her. We got 30 minutes because my mom's calling. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. Once again, thank you so much for all the time that you've given us. This has been an enlightening conversation. So, do you what about going to the beach? Like Gaza has beautiful beaches. Is that not allowed? Because that's like what I've seen in the reports. Overall, is it a dangerous prospect?
I mean, personally, I haven't went to the beach. The beach is really far from where. I mean, I want to say it's really. I wouldn't risk it. I would say better safe than sorry, and everything basically. Yeah, I've heard some news saying that fishermen can't go to the sea. I'm not saying this, out of nothing. This is literally on news. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my friends plan to go to the sea together. Just to just swim. And then an evacuation order happened as soon as we wanted to go to the beach. And I think after that evacuation order, the sea, I think Israel announced that, we can't go to the sea. So it's kind of sad that we can't, it's like one of our only ways of, releasing bad energy or negative energy. It's completely gone like that.
Do you play any sports, or did you play any sports? Because you said you don't watch soccer, which is fine. I mean, I don't either. But is there any sports that you were interested in when you were growing up?
I would say, I mean, mainly weightlifting, but I wouldn't say I was really that, interested in it. What was it called?
Do you know Jim Ran in Gaza? Are you guys homies?
Yeah, the friend I was talking about that wanted to go to the beach with is him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's
we've been neighbors ever since he evacuated his house, and we've been neighbors for months. And then I had to evacuate to an area, and he had to evacuate into an area. So it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Yeah. He's he sometimes he talks to my friend here who is a gym content creator, Jeff Nippard. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
You know Jeff Nippard? Jeff is the man. He's great.
Yeah. I love Jeff Nippard, man. He's a good guy. I love him.
Yeah, one day we're all gonna get it lifted.
Seeing him in contact with my friend.
Yeah, we're all of us one day we're gonna get it lifted, inshallah. Okay, we're gonna work out together. Are you there, Yusuf? Can you hear me?
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Are there any other gym content creators that you know about or you watch? You know Bradley Martin?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Bradley Martin. He's a good guy.
That's so funny. Who do you like? Do you know who? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna ask you a crazy one. Do you know who Togi is?
Yeah, I know Togi, the gambling addict.
The gambling guy. Yeah, so you know all the gym content creators. That's all of them. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I've met all those guys. You're tapped in. You're tapped in. You know what's going on. What do you think about what's his name? Greg Doucette. Do you know that one?
Yeah, Greg Doucette. Yeah.
Greg Doucette.
He's pretty entertaining.
Yeah. We have beef, me and him.
Well, what happened?
I can't remember. He just talks so much shit. He was talking shit about me too. I think it was because I was talking about he was saying some crazy shit about how people are fat because they're stupid and can't control themselves, and I was like, there's environmental factors or whatever, and then he got mad, and then he plugged his book in his YouTube video being like, Hasan, this guy, he's like, this guy's an asshole.
I mean, you're taller than him, so you automatically win the argument.
That's true. I'm taller than all of those guys, to be fair.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4", 194.
Okay, you're taller than me. I'm 6'1".
Damn, you're tall as hell. Okay. You don't play any basketball?
Yeah, going back to the sports question, I used to play basketball, volleyball, sometimes football during like the recess time in school, but I didn't really play it like off. It was like mainly in school.
Yeah. Let me think. Who else? So you are really into the gym stuff. You're really into working out. Have you been trying? Like Gym Rat in Gaza will film himself working out with like makeshift dumbbells and stuff like that. Have you tried doing that as well? Doing a little bit of calisthenics?
I mean, me personally, I don't wanna. What's it called? I don't want to do that. I don't want to, because there's not like, let's say I work out and you get the muscle tears. You don't have nutrition to
Yeah.
To recover.
Yeah.
And you don't like. I don't wanna spend too much water. I don't wanna put too much pressure on the water that I use. So I can't really shower every day. So yeah, like after I work out and stuff. So yeah.
No, I feel that for sure.
I'm gonna work out after the work.
You're gonna work out what?
The work ends or if I leave Gaza.
Okay.
If I leave Gaza, when I leave Gaza or when the war ends, I'm gonna go back to the gym. And yeah, I lost all my muscles, man. Yeah.
No, you still got some. You're still packing. Yeah, you're still pretty brolic, dude. You got some meat on those bones. It's good.
Wait, I didn't hear anything you said the past.
Oh yeah, we got yeah, the connection dropped, I think. I was saying, no, I said you're muscular. You still got some muscles.
Yeah. Wait, I mean, not as much, man.
No.
Wait, one sec. Tell her 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
15 minutes.
Okay, yeah. My mom's just calling to sleep because I'm not like out of a place right now.
You're not what? It's cutting in and out. What did you say?
Oh, because I'm at my neighbor's house. My mom's just
Yeah.
My mom's just checking when I'm coming back home.
Yeah. Is it scary? Is it dangerous to go back to your place at night? Because it's nighttime right now.
I mean, it's my neighbor. It's like really, really close. It's like, like my neighbor's house is like 10 steps. Like it's not that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. And be safe. That's what's important. So, what do I?
That was a question for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's hear from the man.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Elon Musk hates you. Elon hates you or something.
It is true. He does hate me. Man, Abuda's tapped in, bro. He's tapped in. He knows what's going on. Yeah, it's because well, I don't like him either, but I had his baby mama on my stream before, and he got really jealous because they had broken up. Do you know who Grimes is? Grimes, Elon Musk's baby mama.
Son? No.
His Grimes is Elon Musk's the mother of Elon Musk's children, like his girlfriend.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. No.
Yeah, so
I've heard of it, but
his ex, they were broken up at the time. So then he's not been a fan of mine for years and years, and then he was like talking shit on Twitter, being like, because I played a video game and I did an ad for a video game, and then he was talking shit. He's like, Hasan is a fraud, which is crazy because he's like one of the most powerful people on the planet. You know what I mean? Like, how stupid. I'm just like some regular dude, Why the f do you know who I am? But after that, I had his daughter on, Vivian, and she's great. They're no longer in contact with one another. He has a trans daughter, Vivian.
Yeah.
And I had her on the stream as well. And he's not a big fan of mine, Elon. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've seen the stream. I've seen you both together, you and Vivian.
Yeah, Vivian. Yeah. But it originally started with Grimes, who was Elon Musk's like ex-girlfriend, and the mother of his children.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm more in the lives of Elon Musk kids than he is. Apparently, he's not really there. He's too busy being evil.
Yeah, that's ironic.
Yeah. What,
I
who
heard
are some other? What did you say?
Yeah, what are you saying?
I heard that he opened like some Tesla restaurants.
Did he open a Tesla restaurant? I've seen a video about that.
He did. He did. It sucks. It sucks. It's it's like a diner, and it was for a limited time. That's crazy. Yo, he is your brother is tapped in, Yusuf. He knows what's up. What other things has he heard? Here, tell me all about the stuff that you heard, or you want to, if you have any questions, I can answer them.
The reason why I'm so tapped in is because what else are we supposed to do? We're always like on the devices, like 24/7.
Yeah.
That's when we're like not filling up water. We're not like looking for food, not looking for electricity.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
You know, stuff like that.
I feel you. Do you guys like iShow
But,
Speed?
like I usually, huh?
Do you guys like iShow Speed?
I wouldn't say I like him, but he's like, I don't have an opinion on him. But he's a cool guy. Like what he's done for himself is great, and he's an entertainer.
Oh, okay. All right. You really do not with soccer at all. I see. Yeah, he's Mr. Free Palestine. He's always saying that all around the world.
Yeah, he always says it.
Yeah. Okay. Who is your favorite content creator then, Yusuf? Like other than like Jeff Nippert and those guys, and you too. Aboud, right? That's your brother's name?
Yeah, Abdurrahman.
Abdurrahman. Who's your favorite content creator? Who do you like the most? Who do you watch the most?
I don't really have one. Just like this. There's so many, and haven't been like watching YouTube as much as of recently because there hasn't been Wi-Fi like most of the time. So I'm usually just on my device, maybe creating a video or just watching a video that I have downloaded from YouTube or something. But like I usually just use it for either entertainment or educational purposes.
Yeah,
That's but one of the things.
Who are some of your influences, like for content creation? Like, who do you look at and you're like, I want to be like that guy?
It's very hard to like get influence because we're in such a like special environment. Because like if you look at all the people that create content, you are a big influence. But he's saying like
yeah, exactly. I'm asking like, who do you like on Yusuf, who I'm sure has been a great influence to you. He's a good older brother.
What do you mean, like inspiration or like just watch in generally, or like I like them as a person? What do you think?
Yeah. Do you like Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast.
What do I think of him?
No, do you know Mr. Beast? Do you like Mr. Beast?
He doesn't like creating content. He's like been in the space for a long time.
Yeah.
And despite things like they can take from him in content creation, but like not the heavy intensive stuff that he does. That like, what do they call like
the really entertaining videos?
No, like what is it called? Like the editing style that he uses, it doesn't really work with Gaza if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be more authentic.
Gotta be more like you, authentic, and you gotta be a little slower than that, just so people get the story. And that's something that I think you can definitely learn from and take from like him. Like he's good at storytelling. I think he started getting into more, starting to slow down and getting longer videos, which I think is good for him and the brand, because and the story is more memorable, and I think it's good. He creates good content, and that's what I think of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me have my answer.
Okay. What was
okay, I would say. Yeah. Hey, go on.
Go ahead. Oh no, I'm listening.
Have you heard of Sneeko? You probably have. What do you think of him?
Oh God, he's not. Let's just say he's not my favorite. Okay, he's not a big fan of mine. He apparently he used to be, but then he is. He's too right wing. I'm not a right wing guy. He, on the other hand, is very right wing. But you know, there are a lot of people that are online in America that speak about, you know, Palestine that might not be super knowledgeable about what's going on. Also, I grew up Muslim. You know what I mean? He reverted to Islam, I think, or something. He said he did. I don't know if he still practices or not, but you know, it's just, I feel like he's not a very good presentation. He's not a very good advocate for Palestine in general.
I mean, he's I don't really watch his streams. I think the streams are like pure entertainment, which isn't really what I, you know, want. I want some value as well. You know his like Twitter posts, like the Twitter videos, like the Twitter vlogs. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, he's a very talented editor, if that's what you're saying. Like he has a good. Yeah. I feel like it falls by the wayside because he just doesn't use it for good. That's the way I see it, at least.
Wi-Fi turned off? No, it's bad. It's little there. Oh shoot.
You know what I mean?
Your voice cut off for like the past, like your voice cut off.
20 seconds.
Like 20 seconds.
Then I hear anything he said.
Yeah, he's we just don't see eye to eye on the world, regardless of his position on Palestine. I think I don't really with like Andrew Tate or any of those guys either. I think they're not a very good overall positive influence on young men in general. Yeah. I also think that like, what's up? Go ahead.
For me, it's just extract the good from them. Like from Sneak, I don't really watch his streams. Like as I said before, the streams are, I don't really find them useful. But he's a really talented editor. He's a good storyteller. So that's the, you know, the good that I find in him. And with Andrew Tate, it's like only take the good advice. I think he, you know, he's around too much with what he says. But
yeah, they're fake. They're fake. They're fake. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. They're fake. Like they're not.
That's the really good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I mean, look, enjoy whatever you enjoy. You know, you're. This is the one instance where, like, you know, I'm not gonna. I'm sure people will be like, "What the?" But you're in your circumstances. I'm not gonna hold that over you. What else? Who else do you like?
No, I'm not saying I watched Sneak 100. I just said I extract the good from them. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So who else do I watch?
But yeah, me and Sneako have beef.
Yeah, your bird's built the memory.
What do you say?
I forgot I don't know, like I literally forgot everyone that I watched.
His memory became a goldfish now.
Okay, bro, you don't gotta roast me like that.
I wish it was.
Okay, bro.
Need some beef, man.
We need some actual beef.
Yeah, I didn't mean it that way, but you get me.
No, like it hasn't meat. There's no meat that entered Gaza the past, like, you know, the past few months now.
And eggs, and milk,
and eggs.
Fruit. You don't want me to get too high fruit. Maybe you want to.
No, but it's fine. We got to tone it down a bit.
Okay.
All right. You had your time, bro. Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Okay, bro.
I took his job.
All right. I don't think they're supposed to see this, man. Let's go sit down. Sit down!
I want meat!
Okay, bro. Okay. I want chicken and meat as well. We all want that.
You want what? Shake and a meat?
No. I want chicken and meat.
Oh, chicken and meat. Okay. Yeah, no, I feel that. This is a good source of protein. I feel you.
Ones, man. Any of those.
And eggs.
And eggs. And milk. And fruits.
And nuts.
And nuts. Yeah, everything, bro.
Yeah.
And gas.
Yeah.
And electricity.
Yeah.
And Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And
like I would stop, you know.
Okay.
What was your favorite food?
Favorite food, bro, like eggs, man. I mean, okay, I would just
dish maybe.
Yeah, like a dish. I would say like you should try maqluba. Have you tried it before? Palestinian maqluba.
Yeah.
How did it taste like?
I mean, I haven't I don't think I've had like a Palestinian maqluba, but it's the same. It's just like rice and lamb, right? With like spice.
Bro, listen. Once I leave Gaza, and my family as well, and let's say you're in the UAE, or happen to be in the UAE, you're hosted at my place, man.
All right, for sure, 100%.
My mom's gonna cook you some fire Palestinian dishes, man.
Hell yeah, inshallah.
My mom is a great.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Have you what have you had dishes wise, like, because you used to live in the UAE, right? Or did you ever live in the UAE?
I was born in the UAE. Yeah, I was born in the. But I'm Palestinian.
Yeah.
Wait one sec. Yeah, I'm Palestinian. I have Palestinian citizenship. Just because I was born in the UAE doesn't mean I'm from there.
Yeah.
I think people in the US confuse that, because when you're born in the US, you get US citizenship. But I was born in the UAE, raised and born there, and then I moved to Gaza in 2021. And why I moved to Gaza was mainly for I don't know if I get into it. No, like a lot of reasons went to it. I'll sum it up quickly. There's some very personal reasons. I'll say it. I'll say it.
Just get.
No, I'll say it. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
COVID happened. My dad got sick. He was off work for a few months. Financial situation wasn't as good at the time, so we moved to Gaza to live. And yeah, here I am, and we're trying like our hardest to leave. So
yeah,
my dad's still in the UAE. Alhamdulillah, he's recovered now. Alhamdulillah, financially we're well off. So,
okay.
Yeah.
The when you were in the UAE, what's your favorite like non-Palestinian food that you had from international?
So in the UAE, there's like many Pakistanis and Indians. They used to make this drink called karak tea or tea karak. I think karak tea. Yeah.
I think in India they call it kadak.
Kadak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that tea was 10 out of 10.
Oh, is it like?
Because you know how you like.
It's just tea.
Yeah. It's like it looks like Yemeni tea that I've had before. Like
yeah, probably.
it's like milky.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sick. Yeah. I'm more of a coffee guy myself. I'm not a big tea guy, but so okay. All right. What else to ask you about your day-to-day experience? Is there anything I haven't talked about that you want to talk about?
Okay, I want to talk about this. So I think like this morning I had a thought of like, how are people outside of Gaza or people that don't live in a war zone or depressed? It doesn't really like clock to me. How can you be depressed when you have so many blessings that I dream to have? And like these people should be grateful that they're waking up to the sounds of birds chirping instead of waking up to the sound of bombs or to an evacuation order. They should be grateful that they have water, food at their disposal, whereas we have to go miles just to find food. We have to go miles at sometimes to find water. It's like, how can you be depressed when you have so much blessings in your life? And I'm not trying to like belittle their situation. Like obviously everyone has hardships, but it's like, can you just take a second and be grateful for all the blessings that you have?
I think I have an answer to this.
I would know.
Yeah. No, I mean it's privilege.
Yeah.
It's just like people are used to their comforts, so then they adjust to that environment, and then they think, "Oh my God, my life is so terrible." In comparison, and they just never compare themselves to a person like yourself, to your everyday experience. And then there's also obviously chemical imbalances in the brain and stuff. Not to get all scientific with it, but so you said you want to leave Gaza. What are the hurdles in front of you to be able to do that right now? Like what are the main things that are preventing you from being able to leave?
At the beginning of 2024, I made a fundraiser to leave Gaza. And then what happened? And then I raised the money. I then paid to leave. And then I was put on a 30-day queue to evacuate Gaza. And the border closed 4 days before I was supposed to leave. So, I've been stuck in Gaza. Like I was like, right now I'm supposed to be out of Gaza, but because of the border closing, because of what happened, I'm still here suffering every day.
Yeah.
I think the hurdles is like, you can't even leave Gaza if you wanted to. if I wanted to leave Gaza today, I can't. All the border crossings are closed. There's no airports in Gaza. I can't go to a neighboring country. Like every border is closed. Like some people are saying go swim. Okay, bro, this isn't like a GTA lobby. I can't just, do anything that I want.
Yeah. You can just swim away. That's not how that works. I think other people would have done that if that was the case,
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so video games. Do you you used to play video games, I assume, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, but I think video games they're good, but they can be addicting at some times. So
Addicting to a bad point.
yeah, it's like a very bad point. Like I was really addicted to Valorant.
You were? Oh my God!
Yeah,
what was your main? What was your character that you played?
Race. Ironic.
Well,
So you're a Valo guy. Okay, I was addicted to Valorant too. I stopped playing because it was like taking up too much time.
What's your main, man?
What I was I was also maining Raze.
What was your main?
It was also Raze and then KO. I played Raze and then I started playing KO because I was so bad at it. Wait, do you know Todek? Do you know like Valo players, like people who play Valo? Who do you watch that plays Valo that you like?
I mean, not now. Like before the war, I was tapped into the Valorant space. I used to, Hands. Who else? The Toast guy.
This guy's Toast?
This guy's Toast.
No way. Yeah. I know all of those guys. Wait, did you say Tens?
Yeah, Tens as well.
No, that's awesome. Wait, do you know Todek?
Yeah, I've heard of them. I used to watch them as well. They're all like very entertaining.
Yeah. Those are. I'm good friends with Todek. I know all of those guys. I mean, they're good friends of mine. I suck at Valorant.
I used to watch you play on their streams.
Oh, you used to watch me play? Is that what you said?
No, like I was like, they upload their VODs.
Yeah.
And I used to like hear your voice and see your face cam.
Yeah, no, I mean
when they were like live streaming on Us as well. But I used to see you, bro.
Yeah, I'm so bad though. They were being nice. They were carrying me. Yeah. Okay, so you were a big Valo head, but then you stopped because you got too addictive. But you don't. What about Counter-Strike?
Yeah, I wouldn't say because of the war I stopped. I stopped like a year before the war. It was getting really. So yeah, I just completely cut it out.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that for sure, because that's the reason why I had to stop too. And I was buying too many skins. I just kept buying skins, man. I was there's a term for it. It's called a whale. Like when you're
a
whale, like a client that just buys so many of the skins. That's what I was doing, and I wasn't even good at the game. It was messed up. What about other games? Like you play Valo? What else?
Counter-Strike, but not that much. Just a little bit. Minecraft, Roblox. Yeah.
Do you like any of the? Did you watch any of the Minecraft content creators?
Yeah, but I can't even remember their names. There was Stampy, like really, like back in the day, like in like almost a decade ago. There was Stampy, Dan TDM. Who else? There were so many. I forgot their names completely.
What was that one that got arrested?
There's a guy that got arrested as well. What was his name? Popular MMOs.
He got arrested?
I think so, recently.
Or maybe the other one. I'm not sure which one. It's one of those guys.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I haven't like. Have you seen the Minecraft movie? No, right? Like, did you know there was a Minecraft movie that came out?
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. I also wanted to watch it. But
yeah.
I don't have internet.
How can we get you to? Yeah. How can we be able to like broadcast it? Maybe we can like illegally broadcast it to you through Discord if you want to watch it. You can get your homies togetger.
I don't have internet all day. Like
no, I know.
Like between we lagged like a few times. I lagged a few times, so like it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, we'll pause it. If it lags, we'll pause it in the Discord. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
So. What are you? What keeps you going? What are you looking forward to? Like what keeps you positive in all of this madness and all this chaos and all this violence?
What keeps me like positive would definitely be my faith. You know, I'm Muslim, born Muslim, grew up Muslim, and yeah, just knowing that God is always watching, this really puts my heart at ease. And as well, like I have so much hope for no reason. I don't know why I have so much hope. Like if you look at everything that's going on, I'm like the person that's least expected to have so much hope. But I don't know what's happening. Like, I have so much hope for no reason. Like despite everything that's happening, there are talks of a ceasefire. Some days like, oh my god, a ceasefire might happen tomorrow. The other day it's like it'll never happen. But it's like I don't know, for no reason I just have so much hope that something good is gonna happen. And the Quran, it also says with hardship comes ease. So like just me living like in a hardship right now, ease is gonna come for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I inshallah, brother, inshallah. It's just good things are coming. I hope.
I don't think it's like a. Are you still like practicing Muslim? I don't. If it's like a personal question.
Me? No, not at all. Not even a little bit. I'm a very bad Muslim.
Why not?
I just I think everyone's interpretation is different. You know what I mean? Where I try to be a good person to the best of my ability, even if I don't follow all of the rules, if that makes sense. But it's good to have faith
I get what you mean.
In times like this, So don't listen to me. I'm a bad influence. Your mom is gonna get mad at you. Yeah. Also, I live in the most haram place on the planet. I live in Los Angeles, man. Yeah.
That's fine, man. Like you can, like as long as you're a good person, do good stuff.
I think that's what matters.
Society.
Yeah.
That's what matters most.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer and get you in trouble with your mom. Is there anything else you wanna? Is there anything else you wanna say?
Let's see what the chat asks. Let's do like two more questions, three more questions, and then
two more questions. Yeah. Chat. Ask if he watches the FaZe Boys. I don't think he does, but do you know FaZe Clan?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Wait, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite FaZe member?
I've heard of them. Doesn't mean I watched them.
There's a Palestinian, Apex, one of the OG FaZe guys. Yeah, he's Palestinian.
Yeah. He's a good guy. Seen him on a podcast before. He's a good guy. He's from FaZe. I think he's a. Yeah.
People are asking, does he watch Markiplier?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I used to watch him in school. Not anymore, but like when I was a kid.
Okay,
like,
that's chill. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Is there any way we could get you like SD cards or something, like with movies in them? Or like a Blu-ray or a DVD? Or is there any way to do that or no?
That would be amazing, but no, you can't, unfortunately.
Yeah, everything is shut down, right? Like there's got to be like a digital way to like a digital. Oh, can I, Yusuf? Are you there?
Yeah. Just lagged for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's got to be like a way to do a digital delivery, somehow. Maybe. But we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, file sharing like BitTorrent or something like that. Okay, so someone asked, who's a better clip farmer, Yusuf or Abdurrahman? Between you and your brother, who clip farms harder?
Me, bro. For sure.
A lot. Bro, check my Instagram. I barely have 160 posts, and Yusuf has 300. So there's a clear difference between.
Yeah, I'm the better clip farmer.
Yeah.
Well, if you do take into consideration, he did start like a month before me.
Yeah.
And 2 months. I haven't been like.
What does that look like?
I haven't been like into content like since the start. Like I started in April, but like I really got into it maybe in May. But then I still didn't really. I don't really upload that much. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But your videos are great.
They're saying you're killing it.
People get the.
They say you're doing a great job.
Watch his YouTube videos. His YouTube videos are fantastic.
Yeah.
Don't watch my recent one though. I didn't really like.
No, that was good.
I didn't have that much footage.
Okay.
I didn't have like the evacuation video. Yeah, that's why it wasn't as good of a story as it could have been. But it did work.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah, we're linking your stuff in the chat. Oh, everyone keeps asking, do you watch One Piece? But I don't. Have you heard of One Piece? Do you know what One Piece is? Anime. Do you watch any anime at all?
I haven't watched it. No, haven't watched it.
You're not big into anime, I think, right?
No, not big into that. Also, one thing, you asked us earlier about people who want to support Palestine and stuff. If you guys want to support Palestine, clip the stream, okay? Clip the stream. Clip me talking. At me in the caption, okay? So like you're helping me, and when you help me, you help people in Gaza. You get what I'm trying to say? You get more traffic to my fundraiser link. So guys, if you're experienced in social media and stuff, clip this, okay? Clip this.
Yeah. No, we got clippers. Don't worry, we got clip farmers.
Yeah, clip farmer.
I need a Gaza clip farmer.
Yeah, I need one myself, bro. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Do you guys read any books at all?
We gotta wrap this up.
Do you read any books at all?
No, voice call.
Oh, I said, do you read any books at all? Do you have time to read? Are there any books that you read?
I've read some books, but I wouldn't say I'm too interested in reading. I do want to read. Like, it's definitely something I want to pick up. A habit I want to pick up. My mom's she keeps calling me, bro. Yeah. We should wrap it up here, man.
Okay, no, it's all good. Yeah, no, you guys can wrap it up. This has been fantastic. This has been an amazing experience.
Can we go back to that one question like 6 questions ago? It was like why people aren't grateful for like the thing, how are they depressed and all of that. I think one of the reasons is they haven't like been uncomfortable with something because they haven't experienced not having water shortages, electricity shortages, and food shortages, and stuff like that, which I think really what's the word? Which I think really makes them feel depressed and sad for not having something that they are so used to having every single day. Like fast food, for example, if you cut that out, maybe people would like not be happy because they won't be able to get their meal faster or stuff like that. And it'll be sad. I don't know if that's a bad example, but you get like what I'm trying to say. Get the message.
Yeah. The luxuries that we have that we take for granted, if we somehow magically didn't have access to them, we would feel very uncomfortable, and we would recognize their absence. So that's what it is. That's where people come from when they're just living in privilege. We here are living in tremendous relative privilege. Yeah. Which is why I always stress the importance of protesting and trying to apply pressure, because at the end of the day, it is our tax dollars here in America that are contributing to the conditions that you guys are experiencing over there. And it's really horrifying. And, that's why I think it's important for every American to speak out, every person in the West to speak out, and try to the best of their ability, put an end to this death and destruction.
Good message, man. All right. I wish I could stay here for like.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Where can people find you here? You shout it out on your own.
At Reach Yusuf. At Reach Abed. Abed.
REACHABED.
Yeah. Reach Yusuf. YUSUF.
Thanks for having Yusuf on here.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having us on, man.
Thanks for coming on, guys. This was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thanks for letting me.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye. All right. That was Abed and